Wow. Oh, where am I? Where am I?
I'm just seeing your, there you
Okay,
go.
here I am. Okay, and we're recording.
Okie doke. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode 29 actually, of the Best Day Ever podcast. This is a podcast about our crafting journey and celebrating with you all the reasons why crafting every day makes for the best day ever. My name is Trisha, and I can be found on Instagram and Ravelry as Tie-Dye Diva.
And hello, my name is Arthella, and I can be found on Ravelry and Instagram as Eris Fits.
Yeah, so welcome to another episode.
Welcome.
Delighted to be here with you again this week to share with you what we've been up to in our crafting world. Welcome, and an extra special welcome to any new viewers. I believe we picked up a couple of new viewers in the past week, so
yay!
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we'll start out with a little bit of administrative, and then we have finished objects, and we will talk about our works in progress. We have some sewing to share, and we have some acquisitions that's come in the past week, and some dream making, some really exciting new patterns that are out that we want to share with you. And I think that's it.
Okay, that's a lot.
That is a lot. So let's get it going. So in admin, it's time to draw a prize for our very first week of our make-along, the Confidence and Hope make-along, which started a couple of weeks ago, and it's going to continue until this crisis is somewhat over. That's the goal anyway. Our goal is to be able to record every week and to be able to draw a prize every week.
Yes.
So our prize this week was...
Pardon me?
You have it with you, the prize?
Oh, yeah, I have it right here. The prize, again, was a project bag. And how did you like all those comments about bike riding?
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
That was awesome, wasn't it?
So awesome.
2 fat quarters and a mini skein set of minis at Haynes House.
Beautiful.
They're a local dyer, local to us here in Maryland, in Southern Maryland, I should say.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the name that was drawn is Lisa Cakes 66.
Okay.
On Ravelry. You know what? I don't know if I checked her out on Instagram.
Okay.
But anyway, Cakes 66.
Lisa 66. Okay.
And her name is Lisa. And remember, I talked about her last week because she inspired me to wear my Branches and Bud sweater that I wore last week.
Uh-huh.
She finished hers.
Cool. Yes, I remember you talking
which is really pretty.
Awesome.
So Lisa, send me your shipping address on Ravelry. Send me a message on Ravelry, and I'll get this right out to you.
How exciting. Congratulations again.
Yay. Thank you.
So our prize for this week coming up was generously donated by, should I say, one of our favorite.
One of our favorite.
Top
local.
5.
Yeah.
29 Bridges generously donated this sock set. And this is, the color is patina, and it's beautiful. It's like that color that you get when wood or iron starts to age. And this pretty little mini for some heels and toes, should you decide. Or you know what this would be really pretty in?
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Spring
what's the name of it? Yes, Spring Thing.
I have a picture
Spring
here.
Thing shawl by Espace Tricot. So if you're not into sock knitting, this would make a beautiful spring thing. And she included a set of stitch markers, 2 of the octagon shaped gold, and then the dog tag style, which says best day ever.
Yay.
The beautiful, beautiful prize.
That's an awesome prize.
It is. So just like last week, I'm going to set up a thread in the Ravelry group for you to let us know if you're interested. And if you could comment on how you've been able to find comfort and joy this past week. Just share with us what you're doing to help you along through this crisis. And I'm pretty sure that will be helpful to us as well as to others.
Yes.
Who are reading what you write. And then towards the end, Othello and I will share with you some of the things we've been doing that's been helping us along.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
All
so
right.
yeah. So let's move on then into finished objects, shall we?
All righty. We're hopping right on into it, aren't we?
Do it. Let's do it.
Okay,
So
so
what do you have?
finished object. I thought I had it right here. Where is it? You go.
Okay. I finished another Maggie's beret. Because
Look at that.
you cannot make just one.
No, you can't. It's potato chip knitting.
What's that?
It's potato chip knitting.
It really, really is. So I knit this one out of Plucky Knitter Bulky, and the color is Slug Bug. And it's like this, not quite, I know it's really bright, but I wouldn't describe it as a neon. It's just a really pretty yellowish gold color. Now, I only did the 5 set of 5 rows of stockinette for this particular one, so it would be less pouchy. So this one doesn't fit as well as the other one fit. You want me to try?
You just wanted to try it and see?
Yeah, I want to try it and see. So
it's a little shorter. It's cute though.
Yeah, it is definitely shorter, but it's still cute.
It's still cute.
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to go in a gift pile. Oh, cute. And I love this color.
That is so pretty.
Because that's the thing about a beret. It's not supposed to fit over your
No, it usually is like at the top of your ear or something.
Right. So we'll see. We'll see if I keep it. We'll see if I keep it or if I gift it away. But I just love this pattern so much. And this yarn was just so squishy and bouncy and really, really nice to work with. I cannot recommend this pattern enough. So thank you. Thank you. I may have some yarn over here picked out for my third.
I know. Okay. So that's funny you should say your finished object for this week, because I made another one too.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's grays and browns.
Oh yeah. What yarn is that? Tell us.
This is one skein of Sweet Georgia. It's called Superwash Soft.
Okay.
And it's not listed as discontinued, but I went on the website and they don't offer this anymore.
Okay.
And it was 106 yards, right? Mm-hmm. And I thought I had enough until I got up to like the decreases. Yeah. So I went stash diving.
Okay.
And I found this skein of classic worsted by Old Wool in the Barn Owl colorway, which was perfect. So there's my ending.
It's like you have a little silver star at the top.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yes.
So here's mine.
So cute.
I love this pattern. I don't know. Yeah. It's so funny that I'm like hooked. And and I have 2. I have like 3 more skeins of chunky weight that I want to, start another one. And it's like it's potato chip knitting. I mean, you can knit this in a night. It's mindless. So it's good for when you just want to hear the needles clicking, but not.
And it's good for gift knitting. It's really a perfect gift.
Yes.
So you can whip up in a couple of nights or whatever. Awesome. So Maggie's beret, you need chunky yarn.
Chunky weight yarn.
chunky weight yarn, and I believe you need a size 8 and a size 9 needle.
Oh, I knit mine all in just a 9.
Oh, did you? And I knit
Yeah.
mine a 9 and a 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I didn't.
Yeah,
For some
I knit the whole
reason,
thing on a 9.
yeah,
And
I
it
don't know.
looks like you need about, I think the pattern calls for what, 125 to 150?
I think it's more like 125. One
One something to
something like
125?
that. And so you
You
said,
really don't need that much yarn.
yeah, but you definitely need more than 100.
You need more than 100, and like some chunky weight skeins are 109, so you need
Mm-hmm.
more than that.
Yeah.
I think the Malabrigo or the Madelinetosh is like 125 or something.
Right. The
I
plucky
looked at,
was 120.
oh,
Or
Plucky
130.
is generous. I
Yeah.
haven't scanned a Plucky.
Mm-hmm.
Plucky
I
is 130, so one skein of Plucky bulky would do it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, pretty. Is that
Yes.
it's gorgeous? Is
This
that going
is
to be?
Pico Blue. Yes.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's one
So
of my,
look, this is the color I'm going to do my next one in.
oh, we're going to match.
Yes.
Oh, you're
And
going
I'm
to
gonna,
add Mohawk. Oh.
isn't that going to be beautiful? Yes.
So is that your yarn from your Ursa?
For my Ursa.
Yeah.
For my
Yeah,
Ursa.
I think Erin Wade will do it too.
Yeah. Yeah. They call this a bulky, but I think it's definitely more like an Aran. So I
Yeah.
say, just to be sure, let me hold the mohair with it. But
That's going to be pretty.
right. So get that on the needles this weekend. Yeah. So Maggie's Beret, all A
Maggie Beret.
for sure.
Try it. Try it.
Yes.
You'll-
Yeah, and trust the pattern. Someone sent me a message on Instagram and said, "Did you cast on the amount of stitches the pattern called for, or more?" And I say, "I just
That's
follow
what
the
it,
pattern. Trust it." Yeah, it may seem
yeah.
a bit counterintuitive, but it all works out in the end. Yep,
Yeah.
cool. Any other finished objects
In knitting,
in knitting or crochet? Okay.
no, that's my only one this week for
Me
knitting and crochet.
too. I've been working on whips. So what's your whip? What have you been
What
working on?
whips do I have?
Uh-huh. I'm working on one right now.
Okay, so I pulled out, okay, so first of all, I think on last week's episode, I was so excited and I cast on 2 new things. Remember, I cast on the Super Simple Summer Sweater by Hoagie.
Yes.
And I also cast on the Ranunculus in the
in the linen.
The Kestrel. Yeah, Quince Kestrel. And, you know, I've been teasing and saying I, you know, feel like a squirrel. Well, it really came over me this week that, yes, you are a squirrel and you need to kind of rein it in just a little bit because I have a whole lot of whips. So
Right.
I frogged both of those. So those
Did
are no longer whips. I frogged them,
Okay.
wound the yarn up and put it away. So
Gotcha.
no, I don't, you know, won't be putting it in timeout and adding it to the whip bin. I'm trying to not do that. So I say that because you know, recommitted to my whips and working, you know, finding joy in them and finishing them up so that I can, you know, start something else.
Right.
So I showed this last week, my sun shower shawl.
Yes.
And then I realized, look, I not only had a drop stitch, but then I had knit the wrong side on the right side on one of the rows.
Okay.
So I've gotten to the point where I have like over 450 stitches.
Oof.
And I ended up, that drop stitch was back in 4 clues back. So I had to exercise some patience and resolve.
Yes.
And I thought, okay, I can just you know, I thought I was going to leave the drop stitch. I had Had,
Mm-hmm.
secured that with a stitch marker. But then I was like, do you really want to do that? Do you really, So I ended up taking it off the needles and ripping back 24 rows.
Wow.
And then to the point where it was just garter stitch, which was really manageable for me. Because then I
Right.
was thinking, maybe you'll put in a lifeline, but it's like, oh, that's just too much. So I was like, rip back. So anyway, I say all that. I'm back on it. I'm enjoying it more now.
Okay.
No
Okay.
rush to finish it.
Right.
And I'm just enjoying it.
So tell me about the pattern.
So the pattern is called Sun Shower, and it's a Amber O'Brien design.
Okay.
And it was a 2019 knit along with Madeline Chosh and Jimmy Bean.
Okay. Just
so
like
each month we received the yarn and the instructions for that part for 12 months.
okay.
So I'm enjoying. I'm really happier with it now.
Good.
Had to go through that little bit of pain.
Yeah.
To get to the other side, and now
Right.
I appreciate it more, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
That's good. I have a really hard time ripping back. I don't know why. It's just, I guess, because when I've gotten, my momentum going, and it's hard to see all that hard work.
Yeah, but
Go
like
out
you have
and
to counsel yourself. It's like,
you do.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
just have a little talk about it.
Exactly.
That's what I did.
Yes, we do. We have to do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my next whip is something I think you'll be really excited about. I cast on for my Wave of Change jacket.
What?
I did. So I cast on Wednesday.
Wow.
This is how far I've gotten.
Look.
Right.
Doesn't it knit itself?
It really does knit itself. And I don't have like hours and hours to just sit and knit. But I love it so much.
So tell us about the yarn.
So the yarn is by West Yorkshire Spinners, and
is that the yarn?
This is the Retreat yarn. It's called Retreat, and it says it's 100% wool, reared, sheared, and spun in Britain, and it says a 100% blue-faced carry heel. I've never heard of that sheet before, but the color is. Oh, it's not on my ball band. But as you can see, it's like a purpley pink.
It is a really pretty.
It's a really pretty pink. It's like a rosy, just a perfect rose pink. And this yarn, remember we used to work with Malabrigo worsted a lot, the single ply? Mm-hmm. That's what this reminds you of.
That's it.
In a chunky form.
Oh, wow.
It's so soft. It's so soft. It's ethereal almost. It's just so and
it's light,
fluffy. Yeah. So I noticed though that as I'm working with it, it is starting to like fuzz a little bit, but it's okay. I think that'll just add some character. That's just the characteristics of this wool, I reckon.
Yeah.
But I'm really enjoying the process. Really enjoying.
Wow.
It. I'm knitting. I think I'm knitting the size 4 or 5. Yeah, and I'm just moving along. So hopefully I'll be able to split for the sleeves by the weekend.
Oh, you will.
Yeah, that's the goal. I'm using my these wood needles. I believe these are. Is it Knit Pro? The wooden needles.
Oh, Knitter's Pride.
Knitter's Pride, yes. These are my Knitter's Pride.
You like those?
I like them a lot.
I do too.
I had them on metal needles. I think I had them on a Hayas, but I think I had them on a Zings. And like I said, the yarn is really, really soft, and the combination of that soft yarn and that slippery needle was a bit
Oh,
challenging. So I switched off for the wood needle, and I'm enjoying it a lot more.
good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, pattern is amazingly well. Did you find that amazingly well written?
It's,
It could easily be a first sweater pattern, I
oh
think.
yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yep. So that's my wave of change. Looking forward to being able to finish that. And I put it in this. You saw this last week. My Sandy by the Lake.
Yes.
I thought that this bag worked out better for the project than the previous project I had it.
Oh, okay.
So I switched it out. It's such a
Okay.
yes.
So my next whip is the I knitted just a few rows on my chunky magnolia cardi.
Yes.
I'm still working on that. I had to divide it for the sleeves.
Yes, that is so pretty.
So this week I got to where I did my first nup.
Oh,
Nup.
nice. So it's nups and lace at the
It's
bottom.
nups and lace, and just
Okay.
not many at all. Let's see if I can show it. Can you see the nup here?
I don't. Yes, I do see it. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, anyway. Yep. So just a
Very
few rows on that.
Oh, okay.
But it's
okay.
coming along. It's coming along well.
Nice. What bag did you just put down for that?
Oh, that's our fringe supply company.
Oh,
What do we
okay.
call this one? The field tote?
I give up.
Field. What? We can never remember the name.
Can never remember
But this is in the olive green color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I have some pins on here.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. So it's in a nice home. Oh, and then here I didn't know if I showed the sun shower. So that's a picture of the sun shower.
It's so
and that's
pretty.
my colorway.
Because you're
Mine will
using
look
it.
exactly like that.
It's so pretty. So pretty. Cool. I wonder if we should have shown a picture of the Wave of Change jacket. Although
Yes.
I see people, you want to find it?
Yes.
Just in case you don't, it's a very popular pattern by Denise Bayron.
Yeah.
It's been out for a few months, maybe a couple of months now.
It's awesome.
It really is. It really is. And I think it's designed to be slightly cropped, but you can customize it.
Well, yeah, it's shown both ways. I love it.
And it's like every finished object I love. Yeah. So the model on the left, hers isn't cropped.
Right.
And Denise's is. And even Denise's, even though it's short, it's not like super
It's
cropped.
not real short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the length you did yours. I thought that was perfect.
Yeah, and this is it was the crop version.
Really? Did you adjust the length at all?
No, I made no adjustments at all.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so it's my turn to show a whip.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to show another recycle whip. You've seen this before, but I've made quite a bit of progress. So I will show it to you real quick. This is the Close to You shawl by Justina Lokowska.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a asymmetrical shape shawl. You just need one skein of fingering weight or one skein of sock yarn. So I got quite a bit done on it. This is the starting point here.
Look at that. I want one.
Yeah, you. This is totally your type of thing. So on one side you have this really pretty lace section along with these what do you call these little? Looks like shark's teeth.
Yeah.
Kind of remind you of the hitchhiker shawl. And then the other side is just straight garter stitch. I
love that.
So it's very, very easy to memorize. Definitely, TV watching. So I'm enjoying it. So I've got that much more to go in the skein. And hopefully my goal is to finish this week. So I'm knitting this out of the Lola Bean sock. And the color is called A Mother's Love. And we're recording on Zoom, so I don't know whether you can see these colors, but there's some specks of green and purple and orange and pink. Pinks, of course. I'm in a pink thing. I don't know what's going on. I looked at it, I said,
I am too.
are pink.
I
Yeah.
am too.
I guess it's a happy color.
It is.
Yeah. And I'm knitting them with these. Why can't I remember the names of the needles I'm working with?
Those are the marbles.
The marbles, yes.
Knitter's Pride marbles.
Yeah. So they're plastic.
They're
And
acrylic.
Acrylic. And they're flexible. Not like you can bend them if you wanted to, but they've got some nice little.
Yeah, they have a nice little give on them.
Mm-hmm. So yes, I'm really, really enjoying this. So I'll pick it up periodically, get a few rows in. But I'm itching to get that off the needles because I can see just having that around my neck while I'm around the house when I'm a bit chilly. And I think, did I show this bag before by Queen's Yarn Boutique?
You did, and I have to write it. I haven't been able to catch that one. I want that.
Yeah.
Queen's Yarn Design.
Queen's Yarn Boutique.
Queen's Yarn Boutique.
Yep. And her name is Rochelle. And she lives in North Carolina.
Boutique.
Yarn Boutique, yep. And if she doesn't have them, maybe you can just send her a message on Instagram and see, hey, you got that fabric?
What do we call that fabric?
I don't know. To me, it's like, I don't know what you would call it. Glam girls?
Yeah, glam.
It goes with the theme of now, just sit. You can be fabulous at home.
Uh-huh. All glammed up and no place to go.
All glammed up and no place to go. Mm. So what else do you have?
Oh, I pulled out my shepherdess socks.
Oh, yes, I remember those.
By Tracy Knits,
Mm-hmm,
or Tracy of the Grocery Girls. Here's a picture of them, and I love how she styled them with the Blundstone boots.
Yes.
I plan to style mine exactly the same way. Once I get my Blundstone boots broken in.
Yeah.
There's something about that instep that just,
painful.
It's painful, yes. And I can't, I gave my first pair away.
Yeah, I remember you.
And I got a larger size, and then I don't know. But anyway, so this is my progress on them.
Mm-hmm.
And this yarn is oh gosh. What is this? Oh, this is hazelnuts.
Ooh.
I think in the Midas colorway, it's like a really sunflower yellow.
Okay.
And the base escapes me. But it's a really sturdy sock weight.
Mm-hmm. Merino and nylon?
Yes.
Okay.
And hopefully I'll have a hole next week because I'm on my way to my toe.
And so I see you didn't do your traditional afterthought heel. You went with the slip stitch heel on this one?
Well, guess what? This is cuffed down too.
Yes.
It's not toe up. So I totally went out of my comfort zone on this pair. But I love the pattern, so it's worth it. So yeah.
Okay.
That's a whip.
Awesome. Okay, so let's see. I have, I'm still actively working on my love note. I realized something this week. I have a long torso.
Huh.
Because I feel like I'm knitting and knitting and knitting, but it's still not long enough. So yeah, I think I have a very long torso and short legs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I get the long torso from my dad and the short legs from my mom. So I'm still working on it, but I took a page out of one of your one of your knitting books and stopped working on the body and finished off my sleeve.
Yay.
Because I wanted to make sure the sleeves were done, and I wanted to, and so what I said, whatever yarn is left, that's just how long it's going to be.
Right.
So I went for cap sleeves. So I just put the sleeves back on the needle, and I think I knit about 5 rows and finished it off with the I-cord.
Oh, wow.
So those are my cap sleeves.
That's nice.
Yep. So I'm almost there. I think about maybe 2 more inches on the bottom, maybe 2 more inches. Because I don't want it to be super long. I do want it to be not cropped, but I want it just right. So
and you have enough yarn for that?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Good. I thought you would.
Yeah. So yeah, you said that. You said you have a ton of yarn. I was like, oh, I don't know, but it's like the more I knit, the more yarn I feel like I still have left over. So.
Well, yeah. So you're more free. You have freedom now that you have your sleeves done.
Exactly. Yep. That's a good feeling. I think I'm gonna try that with long sleeve sweaters too. Maybe just work on the sleeves for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and if you haven't seen this before, I'm knitting this out of Stranded Dye Works Mohair Silk, my favorite ice cream, and the other blue, the fingering weight, is by Shalimar Yarns, Shalimar Breathless. It's a merino, silk, and cashmere blend. So it's amazingly soft.
It feels good.
Yummy. It feels good. I'm enjoying every single stitch.
Good.
I'm going to be kind of sad when it's over, but I've already got for a second one.
Yeah, so I'm still stitching along on my throwover shawl.
Yes.
I'm on the
sweater. Throw over sweater or shawl?
Throw over sweater. What did I say?
Yeah. Shawl. That's okay.
I said shawl. Yeah, I think my project is in the other room, but this is the Andrea Mowry.
It's a beautiful sweater.
Pullover. So I'm on the cuff, the bottom.
Okay.
I'm doing my ribbing at the bottom. And I'm also knitting the ribbing on the same size needle as the body. I didn't go down a needle size just so that it'll not cinch in, but just drop and drape.
I think that's one of the best tips ever.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
So those are like my whips. I really think I kind of like narrowed it down.
Okay.
And it feels good not to have, just so many directions.
Yeah, because you can really focus on the thing you love, you're really loving and enjoying. So I have one more whip in my hand. I was trying to get to a certain point where it would make it easier to show you, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm just going to show you what I have. So were you done?
Yeah.
Okay. I showed this last week, but you couldn't really get a feel for what the whole thing was about. So here it is.
Oh yeah.
So this is the lavender ewe cow, and it's by Katie Long, and here it is. So basically, it's a cow with some ruching, and the ruching is accomplished by some rapid increases and decreases. It's kind of different because you're using 2 size needles. So as you can see, I have the 10s, and then I have the size 1s. So I promise you, when I finished this, when I got to this second repeat, I was about this part, I was like, I don't know if I'm enjoying this. And after it started to grow, I said, you know what, this is really pretty. Let me just push forward. And now I'm really, really enjoying it. I think it's so pretty. Can you see the nups from the yarn?
Yeah, I can.
Mm-hmm. So the yarn is a mohair silk that's by Hue Handmade. Found my ball bands. That color is quartz.
Okay.
And this here, with all the little neps and bumps, is by Chic Graffiti. And it's called Bumpy Ewe, and it's a superwash merino nylon fingering weight.
That's
And it's
pretty.
like antique rose is what it kind of reminds me of. And
Pink.
together, yeah, together make this really pretty. I don't know, this looks so vintage and
It
feminine.
is.
So as I was working on it, I was thinking, wouldn't this be beautiful as the yoke of a sweater?
Yes.
So I don't know, I may have to figure out how to make that happen because I love it. I really, really, really love it. So,
You know what pattern comes to mind? One of my first sweaters, maybe my second sweater.
mhm.
Have you ever knit the tea leaves cardigan?
Yes, you're absolutely, yes. Yep. I'm glad I brought that up. I said to myself, I think there is a sweater out there like that already.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's just one, and I can see like a few others. I can't think of the name of them right now, but
And you
yeah,
said you've made tea leaves already.
yeah, that was like my second sweater. I remember because I took a class at Fiberspace. This was
Mhm.
long before I was working there,
Wow.
and Danielle, the shop owner, taught the class.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably my first, well, it was my second sweater, but probably my first investment in a hand-dyed yarn, and it was Madeline Tosh
Ooh.
vintage,
Uh-huh.
and the colorway escapes me, but it was a real pretty, like plummy, bright, plummy color.
Okay.
That was a really popular colorway. I can't think of the name of it. Maybe it'll come up and we'll put it in the show notes.
Okay.
But I love that sweater. It ended up being too big for me,
Mm.
and I gifted it to Wanda.
Okay.
I wonder if Wanda still has that sweater. She probably still has it, but I wonder
Oh,
has she worn it. I'm gonna have Wanda. Have you worn the tea leaves, Cardi?
I know.
Show it to us.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
Okay. For turning me on for reminding me of that. I think that's a Melissa Labar pattern.
it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It
So
is.
awesome. Yeah, so the only other thing I can say about this pattern is that if you're ever, working on something and you know you want to finish the object, but you're not particularly liking the technique or whatever, just don't give up so quickly. Just stick with it
Stick
and
with it.
stick with it. Because usually once you see it starting to come to life, you're like, okay, I can do this. So, yeah. So now I'm enjoying my little size 10 needle on one hand and size 1 needle on the other. I'm just taking my time. And I think that's my problem because I'm a fast knitter. So I want to be able to get to it. But some projects, you just can't do that. Sometimes you have to
slow down.
slow down for some techniques, like making nuts and baubles and things.
Mm-hmm.
You can't rush through them. You have to just sit and enjoy the process. So I'm enjoying making these knit 1 and 2, the front and the back, using the size 1 and 10.
Oh, gee. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So, and that's hanging out in my Creatrix bag. Isn't that a much better?
Look. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty. That's a pretty bag.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. So that's where I am with my whips. Those are the things I'm actively working on.
All righty.
So
what's next?
Okay, so next up is sewing.
Sewing.
Yeah.
Wow. So I've been sewing this week.
Cool.
So I've been making face masks.
Okay, good.
And I actually mailed a few this week.
Awesome. Okay.
To folks that said they wanted them
Uh-huh.
or needed them. And then I have these, that I've already stitched around. I haven't turned them inside out yet. But I have so I said this week, I think I've made 10 masks this week.
Wonderful, Arthella. Awesome.
Yeah.
You already had the yarn, you already had the fabric cut out.
Oh my gosh, I had already washed and cut the fabric.
Right.
So then it's just, I'm trying to, create like a little system because, just making and finishing one at a time just seems like, oh,
yeah,
that just wasn't working for me.
Right.
So, now that I have the fabric cut out, so then one day I'll sit down or much time as I care to spend, it's just assembling the mask. So that means, pinning the elastic on the inside and getting it ready for the machine.
Okay.
And so like today, I just put these on the machine and, sew it around. So my next thing, I have to turn it inside out, iron it, and then make the pleat and then top stitch. So maybe, that's what I'll get to next.
Gotcha.
But my finished object in sewing for the week is my Finch bag, Finch bucket. Let me show the viewers the Finch bucket again.
Love this bag. You have been sewing.
Yes.
I don't think you talked about it on the podcast. Did you talk about it last week?
What?
I think when the camera stopped rolling, that's when we started talking about your Finch bag.
I thought I showed the fabric and everything cut. But this is the Finch.
It's the
perfect pattern by Stitch Mischief, Jade.
Yes.
So the pattern is written for 2 sizes. It's like a big one and a small one. And this time I just cut my fabric, what I would consider like a medium size bag. So here she is.
Oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. Wow.
So of course the bottom is the cork. It's the cork fabric.
Yeah, bring it closer.
Oh. So cork fabric.
Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous.
So your fabric, your project bag that's made out of this fabric is what? Whose bag is it?
It's a fat squirrel bag.
It's a fat squirrel bag.
It's a fat squirrel bag. Yeah.
So I found the fabric on Spoonflower.
Okay.
And then this is a cotton and steel spools. And then on the inside is like a stripe.
Oh my goodness.
And it has flower pockets. And I put like a little canvas strap on it. And then of course I can't find my
your drawstring.
The drawstring part.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
I'll find it. It'll come up. It'll turn up.
Okay.
So I'm really pleased with the size. It's really like a medium size.
Yeah. It's perfect. It's gorgeous.
It turned out really nice. And the cork is so nice to work with.
Is it really?
It's really easy. I used a Microtech needle.
Is that for like heavy duty or?
Pardon me?
Is it for heavy duty or?
Yeah, you can. It called for you. I think it calls for you to use a Microtech or a jean for jeans, a needle for jeans.
Okay.
So it has a really sharp point.
And
it didn't pierce it. It just goes through like butter.
No problems whatsoever.
No problem whatsoever. Even with top stitching the two together, it was.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased with it. So I'm going to figure out what my next project will be with the cork.
Right.
I want to make a tote bag.
That would be nice.
So yeah.
I
trying to figure out how I could patchwork the cork.
Oh my.
Because I have like 4 different colors. Do like a patchwork of some sort.
Well, if that's too much, if it's too much, maybe, I don't know. Would that be too much bulk?
It shouldn't be.
Sure, you could figure it out. You
Because
figure out.
it's really, I mean, the seam, you can feel it, but it's.
And there's no ironing. You don't iron the
You know, I
seams.
didn't iron it.
Okay.
I didn't iron the cork.
Yeah. Smart move. Smart move. Okay. So I've been making a few face masks this week also, using the same pattern that you are using, the one where you fold and make the pleats.
Mm-hmm.
And have given most of those out. People have just been, I've been leaving them on my doorknob and they just come and get them.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Which is nice. And it's so fun to get people's reaction. Oh my goodness, I love my mask. Thank you so much. Because I'm using these really, just like you, these really fun, whimsical prints. I made a couple of these for men because I realized all my prints were really girly. This one's been really popular, the red and white gingham.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I've made several of those and given away several of those this week. However, Mimi G has joined in and she has a tutorial on making face masks using this style. So you've seen this style.
Yeah.
Also. So the first time I did a face mask, I did one similar to this. I didn't enjoy the process at all.
No.
But so if you're like me and you didn't really enjoy this, check out Mimi G's tutorial because she has several shortcuts. And now I'm thinking this is my favorite mask to make.
Do you have one there? Finished?
I gave it to Armani.
You did?
Yeah. And I don't want to.
So it comes up over your nose.
It
closer
comes
to your bridge.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what are the straps made out of?
The straps are made out of elastic, but you could still do the strips of. You could figure out a way to use like bias tape. So this is one I made with some really skinny bias tape from the store, but you could also figure out how to just cut the strips of knit fabric.
And do you tie it? You tie it to the back of your neck and head?
If you use the elastic, it's one full piece of elastic that goes through the whole mask. So you put it over your head, and then one part of the elastic may fit at the top of your head,
right,
and fit behind your neck. But if you're going to use these, then you would pull it through and have it sit like this, and then you will pull this around your neck, your head on each side, and tie it, if that makes sense.
So on the side there is a casing. You create like a.
So this is this is the same piece for the lining and the front, but you just fold this piece to cut the lining part, and this piece becomes the facing and the casing, in which either your elastic or a strip of knit fabric can go in. So just look her up on YouTube. It was eye-opening for me. I was like, man, Mimi G has a tutorial. Who else can make another?
I mean, there are so many.
Tutorial.
So question, does it have a pleat? Is it pleated in the front or not?
No.
It's smooth.
No.
Okay.
Yep. It's just a curve. And I think what got me the first time I did it is I was trying to iron open the seam. You don't have to do that. Just fingerprint it.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
That was my thing too, trying to make it too perfect. It's like, just move on. Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So did you see Denise Bayron's her design?
Yes, I like that.
That was cute, wasn't it?
Yeah, I may have to make one of those too.
I picked the pattern up. I haven't printed it out or anything yet.
Yeah, so I wore the one that I made for myself is similar to it's the one with the pleats, and you tie it in the back. I guess they're not supposed to be comfortable. They're extremely uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh, they're not comfortable. It's like you have to once you put it on, you have to give your face a chance to with the breathing and all that. Fogging up your glasses. Right. Fogging up your glasses, wait for that to dissipate.
Yeah.
Or just kind of like, adjust it. You just got to know how to adjust it.
Yeah.
on your face.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first I thought mine were like too small, but it's not. It's just enough. It's
Yeah.
just enough.
Yeah. I thought so too. I was kind of
It's
worried.
not.
I'm like, "What?" But
No,
it works out.
it
Yeah.
works out.
So I would check out Mimi G's. It's a good tutorial.
Uh-huh.
It's a good tutorial. Yep.
Good. All righty.
I do have a sewing finished object.
What?
Do you have anything else in sewing?
Well, no.
Okay. I have one more finished object in sewing. So last week I showed this pattern here.
Yeah, you did.
I did, and I made one kind of like a wearable muslin just to see how I would like to fit and all. And I did. I like it. It fits really, really well. So
did you wear it this week?
I wore it out to Walmart to look for a bag. Yeah, with my hand mask, and I was all masked and gloved down. So I decided to cut into some fabric I really love and have had for quite some time. I think this is by Robert Kaufman. This speckled print. It's a knit. I don't know if it's jersey, but I did view A again, which is the flowered one here. So they're all flounce sleeves of some variation, but view A has the shorter sleeves, and here it is.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so the speckles are all colors. They're greens and blue and pink, and so I decided to use a contrast color thread. I don't know whether you can see. I used the neon pink thread. Maybe you can see it better on the bottom. I did a zigzag stitch on the bottom hem. See it a little bit better. And I did not hem the sleeve. I took another page out of your book. Because they don't need it. This fabric isn't anywhere. And I'm going to tell you, to hem around this flounce is a pain.
That wouldn't be fun.
Not fun at all. I didn't have fun with that last week. I said, we're not doing that again. So the next time I make this, and it will be a next time because I really, really like the way this fits, I'm going to try to cut out the flounce using a rotary cutter. So I'll get a smoother edge, a nice clean edge. Yep. So, yep, that's another tee I can wear around the house. It's super soft, and I love this fabric. I think I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah, another t-shirt. Who's the podcaster when she starts her sewing segment, and she brings in her dress form, and her dress form's name is Barbara. What is her name? Oh, you know who I'm talking about?
I not know.
I meant to look it up. You've seen her before. Oh my goodness, she's delightful. She's out in the UK. She sews and crochets and knits, dyes yarn.
It sounds familiar. I'm sure I've seen her and Barbara.
Okay.
Oh, it.
I'm gonna let you talk, and I'm gonna find her. It's so funny though. She said, "Okay, Barbara, what do you have for us today?" Barbara, tell us what you're wearing. Oh, here she is, right here. Craft House Magic, Ellie.
Yes.
So yeah, that's another. If you love a multi-crafting podcast, definitely check out Ellie. Craft House Magic. As a matter of fact, her latest episode she just uploaded 2 hours ago. Is called Barbara's New Coat. So she must have made a coat. That's exciting. Can't wait to see. Cool. So can we move into acquisition? Oh, I do have one more sewing thing that's a sewing whip. Real quick.
Okay.
Continuing on with the cork theme. Okay, so I'm assuming that's the cork you bought from the quilting festival?
Yes.
Okay. And this is a piece that I bought. So I've been playing around with the Cricut, seeing if it would cut oval shapes for earrings. And this is what I have thus far.
Wow. It did.
It did. So what I did was
how'd you get that hole at the top?
I created another layer, and I placed that. So I created this shape, which is just a circle, and just made it oblong. And then I created another circle and I placed it right where I wanted it to go. And I either attached them together or grouped them together, or well, I can't remember what I did. But so each piece was a cut, but you want them to cut together. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So this is what I had
So,
so far. So it cut pretty good. It cut, it would have cut better if my mat had gripped the cork a lot better.
and did you cut it face up or face down?
Face up.
And what knife did you, what blade did you use?
I use just the regular blade.
Oh, the regular fine, little fine blade?
Fine cut blade. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I saw on YouTube tutorial said it would work just fine. And it did, but I think the next time I'm going to use the transfer paper. There's like a backing paper you can put on your mat to help grip with fabric or something like this. So I think once it's because it started to move a little bit.
So do you, okay. You know there are different grips, different mats.
Yeah, I used the strongest one I had.
You did have a strong, you have a strong grip?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So even with the strong grip, it still slid a little bit.
I know sometimes I have to tape like the vinyl or the iron-on down onto the mat because it just doesn't stay. Right. So you said there's a.
So it's called, let me grab it real quick. I meant to get it earlier. Hold tight. Okay, it's called Strong Grip.
So you put that on the mat and then the cork on top.
Yes, and this is like super sticky.
And it works. And it comes off the mat?
Yes. Now I haven't tried that, but I saw a YouTube tutorial for making cork earrings, and this is what that particular tutorial recommended.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it seemed to work like a charm.
Huh.
So yeah. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. So the back of this cork, let me see. It's not two-sided. So this is what the back of the cork looks like. Right. That's not necessarily what I wanted for a pair of earrings. So I decided to paint the back of it gold using the paint that you bought from, where'd you get that paint from? Mood Fabrics? Mm-hmm. Yep. So I just painted the back gold.
And it took the paint?
It took the paint beautifully.
Wow.
Yeah. So I just have to put some findings on and I'll have a little pair of cork earrings. What? I know, right?
That is so cute.
Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? So now I have all these other little pieces of cork that I'm trying to, I don't want to throw them away. So this is what was left over after I cut out the circle. This little shape.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
That's an earring.
So this could totally be an earring or a necklace. Uh-huh. But as an earring, that would be amazing. So now I don't want to throw away anything now. Even this little strip right here would make a cute little earring.
That would.
Mm-hmm. Maybe put some gold dangles hanging around. So the possibilities are endless.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yep. So hopefully next week I'll have a new pair of earrings to share.
Wow.
Yeah.
So of course you done challenged me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So let me put cork earrings.
Yeah, do it. Once I figure this out, I can see making these like in no time.
Cricket. All righty.
Yeah. Yep. And if anyone's curious about the paint, this is the paint.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that paint for myself. I need to maybe order some.
You did. I thought you got it for both of us. We just haven't done any fabric painting together. And this brush, I think.
Did it use a lot?
Did
it use a lot of paint?
Not. You know how you open up something for the first time and it's got the little
Yeah,
piece?
you use that?
I just use what was left on the thing.
Oh,
It
wow.
goes, it spreads really well. It goes, it's beautiful. It's a really pretty color. So should probably get some more of those.
Well, on Amazon, you can buy like a kit. They have like,
Mm.
like all the metallic colors or the primary colors or.
Okay, good to know. All right, so now I think it's time to move into acquisitions.
All righty, you're getting excited.
I am getting excited because I want to see what you have.
Oh, okay. So one of my acquisitions, I had run out of elastic for the face mask.
Mhm.
And then one of the sewing teacher at the Wayne Curry Sports and Learning Center, I'm the knitting instructor. I've been there for like 8 years, and she's the sewing instructor. She's been there for like 10 years.
It's been 8 years already? Wow.
Time really flies. So she sent me a text message. She was like, go to Dollar Tree now and get all that you can. The headbands.
Wow, yes.
Right? So
yes.
Of course I looked them up and they didn't have them in my store, nor should we really, I didn't feel comfortable, hopping in and out of Dollar Tree.
Right.
So of course I did the next best thing. I went online. So of course you couldn't just order a pack. They send you a case of them. So look, I have like,
oh my
so it
goodness.
comes in a pack of 12.
Please put me some in the mail. Oh my goodness.
And I have like a case of them. So they come black and then they come with colors.
Wow. Now that's
so all you do, you cut that little connector off.
Yes.
And then it's 7 inches, exactly what you need. So I get 12 masks out of one pack.
That is
for $1.
Amazing.
So how much does elastic cost?
It's ridiculous. I just ordered some, so I know how much it costs.
Yes, and you just ordered, and you're just getting white, right?
Right. Yes.
So the black is awesome, and then there's some gray. There's your favorite color, orange.
I think
so. That was like my best.
Did it come to the store?
No, it came home.
Really?
It came to the house.
Awesome. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with somebody and get a lot.
Oh, my God.
Because Shamika was asking about elastic.
There you go. I mean, it works perfect. And it's a little thinner, but you know how it, we would wear them around, our heads. So, I think I got like, let's see, this is 6.
So what's 12 times 12?
12 times 12 is 144.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can send you a pack and you can see if you like it.
Let me see if I like it. Yeah.
You're going to like it.
Wow. That is the best tip ever.
Yes. Isn't that a great tip?
Dollar store, Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. That's the first place I'm going to go when I can get out of here.
Is it?
I'm only going to the grocery store. Like I said, I went to Walmart. Did I tell you about the Walmart on the Eastern Shore?
Yeah, you said it was really nice.
It's really nice. Very few people. It was extremely clean, well stocked. So even though I'm trying to be super, super careful like everyone else, I felt comfortable being in there. It was a good visit. But when this is done, I'm gonna go to all the Dollar Trees. I'm gonna take a whole day and just start in Maryland and maybe end up in DC.
Yeah, so that was my one of my acquisitions for the week.
Fun. So one of my acquisitions for the week was this.
Is that dress number 1?
Yes.
That's the new packaging. You didn't have it.
Really?
You didn't have dress number one
Oh, no,
already?
I have dress number 1. I have dress number 2 and dress number, I have the caftan. Is that number 4 or 3? I have the pants and I have the skirt.
Okay.
So this was what was missing in my life. So I'm excited.
It's exciting.
I know.
It's
So with
exciting.
my wave of change jacket, and I'm pretty sure that's not
Oh
going to
my,
be my last one. So this is going to really come in handy. And I'm curious to see the difference in the silhouette between the 1 and the 2. I think we talked about this.
it's different.
Mm-hmm. This was a bit wider, I think.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's more relaxed.
Okay. So I'm going to get her cut out and find some fabric. I'll get this closet opened and see what I can whip up this week.
Yeah, so that's exciting. Lou, she just a little bit ago, she messaged me and said, check out my IG feed. So I went and she had posted her make for the week, which was a dress number 1 in a rifle paper and company fabric, which was really pretty. It's got a really pretty sweater, hand-knit sweater. And she said she was channeling me, my look, with the cardigan and the dress number 1 and the jeans and boots. I said perfection. It looks just like me. It looks just like my uniform.
It's cute look. Such a cute look.
It's so easy.
Right.
It's so easy. Yeah. It's kind of like Garanimals.
Right.
You start with your dress number 1, then you go and get your hand knit, cardigan, and then you just throw on some jeans, some jewelry, and you're ready to go.
Or some leggings, yes.
Leggings. Oh my gosh, it's so easy.
It is.
I love the dress number 1.
And comfortable. I can't wait. I'm going to definitely get her cut out this weekend for sure and see what
it's all about, huh?
Yes, see what it's all about. See what the hype is. Yeah.
Cool. So my next acquisition, I haven't even torn it open yet.
Oh, but you know what it is.
Thank you, Arthella. Enjoy and stay well, Robin. So remember earlier this week, I tagged you all for the NIMBY bag update.
Yes.
It came today. I was like, what to do? When was that? I don't even remember what day. Maybe Wednesday, Tuesday?
It was earlier this week. Oh, wow.
But I got one of the
Let me
bags.
see. Those bags were gorgeous. Oh, I love it. So is it everything you thought it would be?
Well, I had her bags, so I knew it was going to be all that. But this print is just the best. It's the nest, but it's just the black and white. Oh my God. It is so pretty, and it's so well made. It's got leather straps. Of course, it's heavy canvas. She not only makes her blocks, but she prints this fabric herself.
Right.
She assembles it. It's just
and a pocket
inside, and then it's just the best. Look at that.
It's gorgeous.
Yay! I'm so excited.
And I'll tell you something. Since we've been on shutdown because of the virus, of course, I have not carried out a leather handbag. I just carry out like a tote, just something that I can throw in a washing machine when I get home. I don't care because I think I don't know whether it's justified or not, but I'm thinking like on a hard leather, it's easier for germs to like settle on and stay on. So I just prefer to have a tote. I really do.
When I go into the store, my keys are in my pocket. My phone is in my pocket. I have my, credit card or my tender in my pocket. I don't even take a bag in a store.
Okay.
Period.
Yeah.
So, that way, because they don't even want you to bring in your own grocery bags.
Right.
They want to bag they want a bag.
Yeah.
From using their bags. So I don't even go that route. But
wow.
I just take what I need. I put it on my person and I just, shop that way.
Gotcha. good.
I mean, if you're going somewhere else that you need more things, then that's fine. But as far as grocery shopping, I just go with just the necessity on my
Yeah.
purse.
Yeah, that's a safe way to be.
Yep.
Definitely.
So what else you got over there?
So the next thing I got was a pre-order that we did. I think you got a pre-order too from Dapper Dan that you call Dapper Dyeworks.
Dapper Dan, yeah.
Did yours Dapper Dyeworks come?
It did.
Okay, so here's mine.
Ooh. Look at that. What base did you get?
I got the Claire. The Claire, which is merino cashmere nylon.
The fingering weight?
It's a fingering weight. I'm gonna try to put this to see if you can get a. Do you see the twist on that?
Sort of. I have the Claire DK.
Oh my goodness, how is it? Where is it? Let me see.
It's in the basement.
It's in the basement. Okay, you got to show.
I won't go and get it, but I will take a picture of it so that you can.
Or either
Are
Zoom.
Are we inserting pictures? I mean, are we doing? No, we're not doing any of that.
No.
Okay, I'll do it next week.
Or Zoom me later. Zoom me later and show it to me.
You want to see it?
I want to see it. So Dapper Dyeworks is a fairly new dyer. How can I explain this? His name is Ryan Sharping, and he lives in Michigan with his lovely wife, Haley. And you may know Haley as the former duo from the Plucky Knitter. So the Plucky Knitter was comprised of Sarah and Haley, who are sisters. They are no longer owners of the Plucky Knitter. But Haley is still dyeing, she's still designing patterns, and her husband, Ryan, is dyeing yarn.
Dapper Dan.
So Ryan, I don't know whether you watch or not, but Bella has you, she's nicknamed you Dapper Dan.
Yes.
But look at his label. It's so cute. Look at that green.
That's a green. I think what's that? The pinky one in front. What's that one called?
Busted Flat in Baton Rouge.
I think I got that one. And what's the one on the neutral color on the end?
The neutral is in a flurry.
Is it like a gray?
It is.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you'll see what I got.
Yeah, and this one is Tawanda. This is my absolute favorite.
That's pretty.
I may need more of this for a sweater.
Wow.
Or either the Tawanda because he has the mohair silk base.
Yep.
And what about this as that shawl?
They had the cutest picture. Did you see their Instagram post today? The two of them?
Yes.
That was so cute.
You want to find it? They are very cute. Yes, very, very cute. So I'm happy to see that they're happy and doing well.
Thriving, yes, doing well.
Yeah. There is sometimes change is needed. Sometimes drastic change is needed. And I think they're a perfect example of making a change, making a difficult decision to make a change, and just moving forward in life, And he also included a sticker, so I got to figure out where to put my sticker. Did you get a sticker?
I did get a sticker. You should put it on your water bottle.
Okay. Yeah. So
I think it's worthy of your corsicle.
So.
Corsicle.
Yes.
Here's their picture. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Oh, it's not showing well.
Bring it a little bit closer. There you go.
Oh yeah, look.
Yeah.
There we go.
So where's my little sticker?
Nice dyeing.
So he
Dapper.
Yep, there's his that's my signature hat.
Yeah.
Very nice. So great work, Robert. It's over the moon. I love it, love it, love it.
So then my last acquisition was a purchase from Alex Collins. She's in England. I must have saw her on, this is her card that she sent.
Did you send me an email about this?
I think I did. I didn't undo
Yes.
her packaging either. I thought that was so pretty.
Very nice. Very nice.
So let's see. I can't even remember what I got. So let's see what's in here. Oh, I remember now.
Let me
I got
see.
a little sock set. So it's a little sock project, sock size project bag.
Pretty,
Isn't that
pretty.
pretty?
Did she
Look.
hand stamp that?
Yes.
Oh,
And then
so
it's a
pretty.
set because it came with the little
Oh,
needle. What do you call this? Needle closer or needle
a needle
protector?
keeper, something like
Yeah,
that.
needle
Yeah.
keeper.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Very cute.
Isn't that cute?
So
And
cute.
she also sent me a little, little notebook.
Wow. Very
Isn't
nice.
that pretty?
Very nice.
Thank you, Alex.
Beautiful.
Isn't
Beautiful.
that pretty? Oh, look at the little bee on it.
Mm-hmm. That's the first thing I spotted.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Very nice. So I just have one more acquisition.
Just one more?
Yeah, just one more. Watching the Grocery Girls, who are master enablers.
Oh my gosh.
Last week, she showed yarn from New to Me company, New to Me Dyer, Sugar Plum Circus.
Sugar Plum Circus?
Sugar Plum Circus out of Washington State. And these are the two colors that Tracy, I believe, showed. And I'm not sure if she had it on this base or DK base, but when I saw it, my jaw dropped. And I went to the website and I was just, something came over me before I knew it. I purchased them. Aren't they beautiful?
Happened to me too. Let me go grab the two skeins that
From
they
Sugar Plum
enabled.
Circus?
No, but Grocery Girls enabled it.
Oh my goodness. So I'll tell you, this is a 100% superwash merino base. It's 438 yards. And this color is called Dianthus, which is named after a flower, the Dianthus. And this is also a flower, Zygopetalum. So they're both flowers.
So tell me what colors are in there.
Oh my goodness. So
That
it's
is
like
so pretty.
that deep fuchsia, green, dark green, lime green. The base is gray. It's
You said Sugar Plum Circus?
Sugar Plums. Look at that, Othello.
I know that's me.
Yeah, that's so you. So you. She put a
Sugar
cute little thank you
Plum.
with a discount for your next purchase. Yeah,
And you said Sugar Plum Circus.
Sugar Plum Circus.
Mm.
Right. She has some beautiful colors. Beautiful, beautiful. So let me see what you got.
So I'm trying to think. I almost think that I don't even. Oh, you know what? This yarn was part of the set, the Grocery Girls set where I got the
Oh, yes.
the insulated cup and the pull, zipper pull, and it had yarn in it. Same yarn company. And I don't even know how I ended up getting these two.
Pretty. That's really pretty. So what other colors are in that lighter one? I see
The lighter one, it's on a natural base. And it's got some like golds and specks of blue. It's lightly speckled.
I think I remember seeing that.
You do?
Yeah, that is so
And
pretty.
it's got like a little star.
Yeah.
And this one, so this one's called Owl Feather, which is
Yeah.
appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is kind of like it's like a tealy green, really dark teal green.
That's So pretty. And
And
who's
this
the
is
dyer again?
Arbor. This is I can't pronounce anything. I really can't. Granola.
Oh, good.
Can you see it?
Uh-huh. I see the
We'll put it in the
100% super.
show notes.
Yeah. Turn it around so I can see it. So I can
See the
yeah. Okay, I'll try to figure it out. A little bit closer, little bit closer.
Gee, I'm gonna have to stand up on the table.
Do you mind? No, come
Is
over
that
to the
better?
right, a little bit more to the right.
That way?
I think I can see it. I'll work it out.
It's GRENOUILLE.
Oh wow, that is hard. I don't know. I
But
may
it's
go to the
pretty.
grocery store show notes and see if they have it, if they listed it from it's the episode previously from the one they uploaded yesterday, yes.
Yes, we just need to know the
Mhm.
pronunciation. And like I
Yeah.
said, I have this yarn came in their set.
Okay, it's beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
It's very pretty.
It's simply soft. It's a single ply. So yes.
Okay, that was fun. That was those, that was all pick me ups when they came in the mail. I was like, hey, nice
So
little.
I do have one last acquisition.
Okay.
It's part of it'll be the project you'll see in Dream Knitting, but
Okay.
I needed some DK weight for
Ooh.
a blanket I'm making
Yes.
for my great niece or nephew that's
Yeah.
coming. So I decided on some hedgehog. I needed 5 colorways.
Ooh. 5 colorways of a DK.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So this one is Echo.
Okay.
This one is why am I getting all this stuff that I can't pronounce? Danube.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's
pretty?
mm-hmm.
And this one I know. This one's Birthday Cake. I love this color.
That's very pretty.
And it's a well, you'll see the project in Dreaming.
Okay.
So I did pick this up. So I'm looking for 2 more colors. I think I want like a yellow and like an orange.
Yeah. Oh, but do
To
you want
make
to
it
be
more
all
neutral.
hedgehog? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily. I don't think so at this point because their orange is too orange and their yellow, I'm afraid, would not be yellow enough.
Gotcha.
So that's that.
Very pretty.
Thanks.
Very pretty. So with that being said, let's move on into dream knitting.
Dream knitting. Okay. Dream knitting.
Dream knitting, dream.
So yeah. Ooh, where'd you go, Trish?
Okay. Sorry, someone called me. So whenever someone calls me, I should have put my phone on do not disturb. I'm sitting here knitting. Okay, so I showed this to you earlier. Jennifer Steingas has a new pattern called Aurealis. And she's the queen of yoked sweaters. I thought that was so pretty.
That is pretty.
Isn't it pretty? So it also design also carries on to the sleeve. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
So this might be in competition with the throwover.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Cast on.
Yeah.
So have you had a chance to stash style? What are you going to use?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, but I could. I have so many options. I could do what I had originally planned to do, the throwover in, which is the duck wool, that deep pink purplish color, almost like this, called Lulu. And then I have my my DK color changing yarn from, it's going out of my head.
Yarn Hero?
Yes, from Yarn Hero. So I thought about that. But I thought it was such a beautiful yoke. And I've never knit a Jennifer Steingas pattern. I know Cece and Shalette love her work.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at,
that's pretty.
isn't that pretty? So
Yeah.
simple. Yep. So that's one of my dream knits.
Okay, so I think we talked about this in acquisitions last week, but remember I signed up for and received my knit collage
Yes.
spring knit along.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that, and I just decided on the kaleidoscope sweater, so I just want to show that again as dream knitting.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there it is right there. That's
Yeah.
so, oh my goodness. I'm still undecided.
So that's one of my makings that I'm looking forward to and dreaming about.
I need to just do it.
You didn't do it yet?
I didn't do it yet.
Okay. Any more dream knitting for you?
Yeah. So just one
Or
more.
making? Dream making?
One or so much dream making I really want to do. But we talked about this, I think, off camera last week. We were just oohing and on over this Stephen West shawl called Painting Bricks.
Yes, look.
He has
Here
done
look.
again. Yes. I mean, just look at that.
I've gone as far as picked out yarn and have it all ready to go in this bag.
Really? Oh my
God.
So pretty.
Let me just, not to stand you up, but we're on the same page with that.
Yeah.
To but the point that,
though, you have picked
remember back when we were collecting, I would say, I used to call it penny candy. The Miss Babs Yummy Toes.
You were, I never got on that kick, but
oh my gosh. Well, boy, did I. So I pulled down my stash of Yummy Toes and went to town.
Wow, that would be perfect. So then what would your main color be? So you need a light color for your main color.
My main color is going to be light. So I have all these.
Perfect.
That I'm going to
perfect
throw in. Let me get my French marigold here.
Yes.
And I'm going to use Westwool bicycle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Gray. Oh my goodness. So all this will go on my gray.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's choose a date for cast on.
Yes, we can.
I thought I wanted to do it in DK, but it would be easier for me to do it. I have so much more fingering than DK. And it could just be a long-term project, Yeah. So let me think. And I think I want to go dark. I love everything about this one here. I love that dark.
You love the dark?
I do. I really do.
That's really pretty.
I have enough of Plucky Knitter and Wanderlust, which is a deep charcoal. So I can knit it in there, and then I'm looking straight ahead at my big glass jar of leftover fingering weights.
And you don't need a lot.
Right. And I love one of the ones he did. He's even got some mohair mixed in somewhere and some, I could put some hand spun in there. I think I want mine to be really scrappy. Yeah, I'm going to even put some variegated ones in. Yeah. So did you see, her name is Dana, and she
I saw hers.
Did you see her? Now hers was interesting because her main color was variegated.
I thought that was
really pretty, really pretty. So the possibilities are endless. I want to make this. Okay, well, we should make it. Yeah, let's get a couple of things off the needles and let's choose a cast on date. Okay, maybe there's some viewers that want to knit along with us. Yeah, let's do it. Let us know. So get some things off the needles.
Maybe mid-May, mid-May,
That sounds good.
mid-May.
That sounds real good. I should have a couple of things off the needles, hopefully next week.
I hope to too.
Keep working on my sweaters, and yeah, that should be perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
All righty.
Yeah. So those are the only two things that were really, really deep on my dream knitting.
Dream. Yeah,
Besi-
knitting.
Yeah.
The only
besides-
other thing I had was I'm doing that the Ruby Star Society Jelly
quilt.
Rainbow Quilt.
Yes.
That's this
Yes.
quilt.
Mhm.
That starts on the 27th of this month.
Okay.
So I'll be sewing along with her and them other quilters on that. So
Very exciting.
that's dream making as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Alrighty.
All righty then. So I guess that about wraps it up. So you said you wanted to share some things that were bringing you joy this week before we close out.
Yes. So we didn't say what we were wearing.
No, we didn't. Let's backtrack to that.
Okay.
You go ahead and start because I got to look it up and see what I'm wearing.
Okay, so I'm wearing, of course, a dress number 1. This is the
Dress number 1.
pardon me?
The infamous dress number 1.
Yes, this is probably my favorite dress number 1. I made this up using Merchant and Mills, a jacquard cotton, so it's kind of quilted. And I, use, raw seams, and it's real cozy. It's been chilly here this week, so I've been wearing my sweaters and wearing my hats inside, and this I thought would be perfect for today, cozy enough for today. And I'm wearing it along with my Orbits necklace. And I have on some hand knit socks and my Birkenstocks.
Awesome. You're all cozy.
I'm
down.
really cozy.
This cold weather is annoying me. My feet were so cold today. I felt like they were just sitting in ice blocks.
And did you have on socks?
I have on socks and slippers, and they're still
Oh,
cold.
wow.
So
Still cold.
still cold. Yeah, but so I'm wearing a sweater that I knit quite some time ago. This is Irish Coffee by Thea Coleman. This is
I remember that.
one of my very first sweaters that I knit. Let me stand up so you can see it. So it's basically a top-down with horseshoe cables and some ribbing on the yoke. And I did it short sleeve because I only had 5 skeins. And it comes down to about my mid-hip. And it's really too small for me. But it's the perfect thing to wear around the house because I guess it's not too small. It fits.
It fits.
It's hugging every curve.
It's hugging. That's how I felt yesterday. I had on my Montague, which is a chunky weight pullover.
I remember that.
In my favorite color, oval colorway, Paw, which is a really pretty yellow. And I can't wear it out because it's but I can sure wear it in.
Yeah, how about that? Yep. So hand knits always they continue to serve a purpose, one way or the other.
So that's one of the that's one of the things that has brought me joy this week is going through and getting dressed for the day, and then I try to wear something handmade.
Okay. That's nice. So you can put forth the effort every day to wear something handmade. Awesome.
Yeah.
And that could be a pair of socks, a pair of earrings you made, or
a hat or
something.
something.
I'm trying to work on, at least putting on some earrings every day. Put a little bit of gel in my hair so I don't have a hedgehog bush. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a really good tip. Really good tip. I've been spending a lot of time in my craft room this week. After we podcasted last week, off camera, you and I kept talking through Zoom, and we were just sharing some things. And I was like, man, the sun is getting really bright in my eye. Remember I told you that?
Yes.
So we finished talking, and I stay in this exact same spot. And I cannot tell you how happy I was to just be sitting here in low light with all that sunshine coming in. And it's like, you mean to tell me this room gets this kind of view every single day? So now every single day since then, I've been like running to this room at about 5 because it just brings me so much joy just to have the bright sun coming in.
Yeah, let that sun just wash over you and just
I have the
soothe you.
overhead light on, but I cut the light off and I may cut this smaller lamp on, and I just let it soothe me, and I just bathed in the sun.
Yeah, bathe in the sun.
Nice. So that's when I took the picture of me wearing my my beret.
Oh,
and
yeah, you were.
The lighting was perfect. I was like, wait a minute now. I got on lipstick. We're not letting this. We're not letting this pass up. So that was nice. And yeah.
That came through. That came through in the picture. I could tell that you were just at a good, peaceful, just enjoying that's the sun. The sun.
See if I can pull it up just in case.
Beaming through.
You didn't see it. Yeah. So today is really overcast. So it's not very sunny today, but so I'm not going to get any sun in the window today, but it was perfect.
It was.
Yeah. So that was fun. I had a little photo shoot by myself.
You did. You did.
And I thought it was so funny that, we talked about D-Nice last week, and so many people said, oh, thank you for letting us know about him. He's great. He is awesome. I'm adding to my music playlist. And so, yeah, definitely still listening to lots and lots of music, and reconnecting with artists that we used to love years ago, like Gil Scott-Heron. Did you ever listen to Gil Scott-Heron back in the day? And then I think we saw an unsung episode which featured Al Jarreau, which was really, really good this week. Mm-hmm. It was a little bit sad, but really great, getting to see his life story and the impact he had, and just familiarizing myself with all that amazing music that he put out. So yeah, so definitely still continuing with the music theme, with the making theme, and just making the best out of a very imperfect situation.
Well, there is no perfect. So that's, what we all need to do is find some joy in any and everything.
Yep.
So music-wise, so we were talking about D-Nice. And I came up with my own playlist. So I'm calling it the Confidence and Hope playlist.
Okay.
And we'll list the songs in the show notes. So maybe you all want to check out my playlist. But that'd be
awesome.
It's I think there are about 8 or 10 songs I have in there so far.
Okay.
So
can you share
favorite? Pardon me?
Can you share a playlist like through Apple Music or?
I'm not sure. I guess you would have to have Apple Music yourself to receive it or whatever, but however you get your music, we'll just list the songs and the artists in the show notes, and you all can go and check them out.
Yeah.
So my favorite band growing up was Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So I have That's the Way of the World. Remember, That's the Way. of the world.
Mhm.
And so another artist was Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yes.
Don't you worry about a thing. Remember
Yeah.
that? Don't you
Yes.
worry about a thing. So that's in my playlist. And
Mm-hmm.
so I have some others, but one last one that I'll mention here is remember Sounds of Blackness and their
Yes.
song Optimistic.
Hmm.
Keep your head to the sky, be optimistic.
Oh, I didn't know that was the name of it.
It's called Optimistic. Yeah, so
Okay.
check
Okay.
that out. But
Okay.
we'll list my playlist in the show notes, and I hope you all will check
Yeah.
out some of these songs. Of course, my last one that I have to mention is my almost my all-time favorite song is Happy
Yeah.
by Pharrell.
Yes.
I love that song.
It's
So
the happy
that's in
song.
my playlist
Yeah.
too.
Awesome.
So that's brought me some joy and laughter and just
Yeah. Yeah.
smiling and just enjoying the music.
Yeah. You have to. You have to. You gotta find your joy. I was telling my fellow earlier, as I, get on Instagram, and I try not to spend too much time on social media, but I'll go in there for about 10, 15 minutes a day and scroll through, see what's going on. And I'm starting to notice more people voice their feelings of, how they're feeling about the situation. And it's hard because we weren't created to live this way. We were in isolation from other people and from creation, not being able to get out even to a park. So it's hard. It's really tough. And I've been reading a lot about people just really expressing the difficulty of isolating ourselves. So just like, you were saying, to find joy, there's always something that we can be joyful about.
Yes. And I don't believe it's isolation. They're not saying go in and don't come out. You have to social distance yourself. Of course, you're not going to be out and about like you were before coronavirus,
Mm-hmm.
but you can go out and take a walk. You just can't walk in group.
Right.
If your neighbors are out, then you keep 6 feet. You can still do some things.
Yeah.
It's just not the way that you're used to doing them.
Right.
So
It definitely
if it
calls for some creativity.
pardon me.
It may call for some creativity to think about, being able to get out and do something. So like I said, we went to the Walmart on Eastern Shore. So we live in Maryland and I'm closer to the Washington, D.C. line. But if you go out east, you'll be taken towards the water. And Eastern Shore is just a beautiful ride. So you're crossing bridges and you're seeing the Chesapeake and the other rivers and the marshlands. And it was just a beautiful ride. We couldn't get out and walk the boardwalk or, go to some of the crab places that we would normally go. But it was nice just being out, just seeing the leaves starting to turn green and enjoying not being in traffic because there was no traffic on 50, which is
that's enjoyable.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So
I don't know who would be in a hurry to get back into that situation, but
I know. So yeah, just enjoying the slower pace.
Slower pace. It's a slower pace.
Yeah. So on that note, we just want to say stay well, physically and also emotionally. Hopefully these tips will help you to just help you along and keep making. Please keep making.
Yeah,
so
making
yourself in some new project, something new you've always wanted to learn.
Or just try.
Yeah.
Try something new.
Yeah. That's what I told my sister. She admitted that she was feeling really lonely because she lives alone. And I think about it and I really pray for single people because I'm here with my husband and kids and So I do have someone here, to be with me, but to be home alone, that can present a whole new challenge. So, I was talking to her about getting her craft room together. She wanted to, get her craft room going and get her sewing machine set up. So she'll be doing that soon. I think that's going to bring her a lot of solace and peace. Yep.
Yeah. Well, good. Okay, so let us know what you all are doing as well and how you're managing.
Yeah. And don't forget to, if you're interested in the giveaway this week, which is again sponsored by 29 Bridges, those pretty two skeins, drop your name in that thread. That's where we'll be drawing prizes from, not Instagram and not in the show notes thread, but in the giveaway thread for this week.
Which is week 2.
Week 2, yeah.
Week 2 giveaway, yeah. Confidence and Hope giveaway.
Yep. And if
and keep making.
Yeah, please keep making.
Keep making.
And if all goes well, we'll see you again about the same time next week. I'll see you again about the same time next week.
You'll see me again the same time next week.
Okay, perfect, wonderful. All righty.
All righty. Happy making.
Yes, happy making.
Okay, so long.